My name is Miss Nicole Lewis and I teach first grade.
I teach a social literacy class for young men at St. Leo's.
My name is Kira Burse. I teach 7th grade and I teach language arts and literature to all of the middle school.
You know, to be honest, it overexceeded my expectations. The children here, they are groomed to become some of the most amazing young adults. The opportunities that they have here to groom them to be successful 21st century learners has been phenomenal. And to be a part of that team has been a blessing for me.
These are some of the best students I've ever met, definitely. In addition to that, the administration is some of the most supportive I've ever had out of anywhere I've ever worked. There's just a feel that it's a family and everyone's working towards a single goal.
St. Leo's has always been, I think, a pillar in the community in Oakland. I was always aware of, I grew up, I'm born and raised in Oakland. I was always aware of St. Leo in that regard. What I didn't know and became a big supporter and fan of is how holistically the young people here are educated, and they're not just beat over the head with some rhetoric. They really have a dynamic approach to the pedagogy here that impacts the young people. You know, the trips that the students go on, and also just the way I don't meet these young people here and see any limits in their mind about what it is they can do.
You will never work anywhere else that is both so much fun, has so much flexibility, and to work with someone that has your back at all times, whether that's other teachers and the administration, and to have the best kids of anyone, the best kids of all time.
And I think that's cultivated in our classrooms. I think it's cultivated on our sports programs and all of the other learning activities. And I mean, we have so many faith-filled centered activities that we do with faith families. Even the opportunities that the students have to speak publicly, whether it be at morning prayer or, you know, when our assemblies, and the kids just, they are so confident. And I think that's very important moving on past elementary school. When they leave here, I feel like they are confident enough, they're comfortable in their own skin, and they feel as if they can conquer the world. And I think when we give children that power, then we've done our job as educators.
About the 3rd year I was here, there was a real issue with some of the with like 2 or 3 boys that were in the 8th grade. She was having a real hard time with these boys. Miss Simmer called me one time and she was really affected. She was really impacted about one of these boys in particular being okay. What's going on with him? And she really cared. And it hit me like, whoa, like she really cares about this one student. And it wasn't like a student, she was caring about a student who was perpetuating some of the behavior that was an issue on the campus. And she was just invested in him, and she was invested in the other students that may have been being negatively impacted by this kid's behavior. And that level of empathy is, I think, key in leading a school. And you know, if Miss Simmer asks me to be present at something or be there, it's never answer yes or no, it's just how, and we work it out. And I'm proud to be one of the people that I think she takes who gets to be in front of the young people here very seriously. And I'm glad to have made it through the vetting and be here.